But we're gonna do this. The first one that come out, so it's still out there and I can't delete it, so I'm sure if I had a computer I could, but I got a phone, so I have to get my computer back. But anyways, here we go. I'm gonna do it again. Alright, we're gonna do tutorials of the basics. We ain't gonna read that, I'm just gonna show you. Alright. Now, left thumbstick is to move your guy. The right stick is to look around everywhere. Up, down, left, right. And for the R2 trigger button makes you run. Makes you run. Or you can just go slow. But walk over here. This is going to be tutorial of the basics of equipment. So you walk to a tractor or a car, whatever you got. You hit the square button. Now, some of them you have to have weights with. Other ones you don't. So this one you do. So what you do, you hit X. And you see that right there, it says attach X and the name of it. You just hit X and it automatically attaches for you. That's the culprit. Now you have the weight. You just hit X again. I just detaches it too, by the way. Now, if you look up here into the left-hand corner, you will see the help square button. Or the help square button. Sorry. funny. The help screen right there. So it says hit L1. Hit L1. It says full cultivator. That is travel line. This is field working. Circle is the lower. See, I lowered the weight. If that happens, just let go of L1, hit the triangle button, go back to L1, and lower cultivator. See? And raise it. Which is alright. Now, this still need an engine. So, hitting R2, the trigger button, will go forward. Now, the stopping brakes versus L2. Or you can use brakes to go backwards to R2. But now if you hit L1 and R1 and you hit circle, it's what you call cruise control. Now you use the left thumbstick, push down, you gotta hit L1 and R1 at the same time, and you push down on the thumbstick and it shows the speed, which is the orange on the bottom miles per hour over there in the bottom right hand corner in that little circle sign. The gas is good on the right hand side there, and the little wrench is the maintenance. Let's just show you tractor foot go like this. And no matter how fast you take it, it'll go that fast. So go 15. Oops, drop down 15. Alright, now we're gonna do this hill. So, and if you just want to take out cruise control, you just hit left to right trigger. Now get it lined up as good as you can. Stop it right there. Hit L1. Lower. You don't turn anything on. It's just automatically. What I like to do is, see on the left top there, it says activate cruise control up and down. It has radio too, which is, but we'll get into that later. But now, if I got it down, which is you hit L1 and circle and then lift it. Now hit it again, it'll lower it. Now you hit R1 while you're holding L1, hit circle, and it goes by itself. This is what I like, because you ain't got to hold button and your finger ain't got to hold the trigger button, and it's easier to also control when you have to turn and use this, because when you turn, the camera turns. Alright, so you keep going. At the end, you hit L1 and the circle button, and then you just drive around. Get as straight as you can, L1 circle. Just drive. Of course I suck right now. But that's pretty much what you do, you just do this. Alright. Just drive. Hit circle at the end. See, if that's too fast for you, do is just drop it down. Let's drop it down to 12. See? Even that works for you right there. And you hit L1 and you get about right here, circle. Usually I like to use this camera view right about here, and then I can see where my thing's going. pretty much that's, then you hit L1, circle at the end, and now, if you have any left over, remember you can always go around the outside, the perimeter. So, don't worry about the edges. If you don't get it all the way done, you can always go around the perimeter to get it done. So you just go here like this, L1, circle. And you just hit L1, R1, circle. I know, but everything explanatory. It's over here in the left-hand side, top, is explanatory of what you gotta do. Hit L1, you can see what it does, and it tells you. So you just follow that up there, and pretty much you can do whatever it says. That's pretty much basic. It tells you how to do it all the way through the game, but it's easier to learn the basics before you get going, so don't get frustrating trying to go. So you look up here, kind of play. Alright, see? Cultivating. Now what you're going to do, we're going to seed it. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk over here, we're going to run over here to the tractor, which is a John Deere 6135. You hit reverse. It'll back up automatically. Now, you gotta, now if you pull close to the bag or seeds or whatever, laying in there, like that, you hit the L3, then it'll automatically fill it. Now, if you look down here by the miles per hour circle, you'll see a line. And it's yellow, you're at 1,000, and it says 35%. Well, it's canola. That is, let's see, I think this one is about 8,000 capacity, maybe 5, but anyway. Now this one, you'll have to turn on use, so we'll drive it here. What I like to do is stop about right there, the beginning of it, and you hit L1. And you see over here, you see X is to fold it, so you fold it up, you can't use it, man, won't turn on. You try to, I guess you can, I don't know. But anyway, I guess that don't matter. Circles to lower it, the whole thing. Now, like I said, first, turn it on. Ridge marker, I have no clue what the hell it's for. Very true. But anyways, then you open the lid and close it right there with detail. But now that it's on, you hit circle. I still like to go here, and I'll drop it. Go sit careful, because it will turn. I'll drop it down to 11 there, and you set it right out. Like that. And when you get here, you can just leave it on. All you gotta do is hit circle, and it'll raise. Very close you can. And go for it. Well, this is just a tutorial, so here I'm just going to show you. Excuse me. So yeah, and you just go like that, and when you're doing it, you're seeding, you're planting. You just go when it hits the beginning. The best judge is when you see that black box right there, when it hits the thing, lower, hit the circle button, because then it will fall. That black one right there, that black box. Watch. When it touches the side, hit the button, it'll raise. And the same when it goes. When it touches, hit, and it'll go. See? And it's just simple like that. And then you go over here, and you just keep going. And eventually this will be over just like that. So yeah, I'm just doing this tutorial so it's easier to watch YouTube than it is to play the tutorial, because then you just want to get into the game, or you want to play the game while you're watching the tutorial. So now we're going to harvest. So yeah, that's just so you can I mean, you can play the tutorials too if you want to, but I did this. I looked for it, but couldn't find it as I wanted, so now I'm making it. So you just use this, and then when you hit the L1 button, you hit X, and then you start it. And after that, now hit triangle button, go over here. You can lower all this stuff here. I don't know if it matters in a game, but it looks cool. Put down, I think. You go down and you go out. And you keep going all the way out. Since canola don't have, can't make straw of it, you don't worry about that. See, you go that way. This drops down and you make straw. But watch, this one don't have it, so you hit this, and it automatically tell you, don't do straw. At least it shouldn't, but maybe it does. No. Enable straw. See, it don't enable straw. Okay, anyway. This is how you harvest. Basically, just drive like that. And this one will automatically start if you hit square and lower. So you don't have to circle button, just bam. And just drive. Oh, yes, it is fast. I don't know why I did that. But you know how to do cruise control now, so. Yes, but if you want to leave it running, you can. You hit it, but you hit the circle. Never mind, this one won't do it. So anyway, if you do that, you hit square to lower it. And then you just harvest like this. But I like using cruise control. There you go, sound of 10. They just shortly stop right here. Alright. Now, so you can keep going. And I'll show you when it hits 100 over here. See how that bar is rising? And you keep driving, you hit S square, or L1 square. You hit like this. And you go, okay, L1 square. Drive. Now it'll go, so see, boom. As soon as it hits 100, it won't harvest anymore. So, what I usually do, I leave it in the field, because, you know, that's where it's going to go. Now, another one that people don't know, it tells you to walk over, but on the D-pad, if you hit left or right, it'll take whatever beat you have fast. So, it's over here. Now, I like to back up. This way, of course, you know, controls are regular. Now, you back up like this. It's kind of hard because everything's backwards. Like I hit right to turn left, and you hit left to turn right, and you hit that way. Anyway, so, but it takes practice for everything. Now this, I like to go like this, above it, because then I can see, and then I get a little closer. And boom. Simple as that. And then you set here, and you just wait till it fills up. Over here, it's filling up. That number's going up because that's the trailer. Now if you move over here to the harvester, you'll see it going down because it's emptied into the trailer. But since we're going to be in the trailer, there's a tractor anyway, let's go back over here. Now, this is canola. Canola. Wow, I want some cat food. Anyway, you just fill it all the way up till you put 30, or well, 29% more in here, but I'll show you. And then you just want to do more. And you just come back over to the harvester. It's great. You hit L1, you hit downwards. Now, if you mess up and there's little patches around the edges, don't worry about it, because you can undo the perimeter, just like this. There, you back up, and you turn around. That's what I usually do. I do the perimeters. I leave it down, because you know, I'm not going too far, and then I hit cruise control. And you just drive and harvest like this, and you go like this. I do it like this because we can see where the red is on the right. If that's on the outside, it's good. But if you can't see the top of it because of that, now watch, I'll show you. If you attach, maybe. No, I was wrong. It still went over. See? this. So it's full. Now I'm gonna stop here because it ain't gonna take long. And if you want to drive it, you just drive it over the track like this. And this should only take 32% or 29% of this. So it should say 30 down there, 34. Oh, I was wrong. 29. Anyway, go back over here. Now what we do is you see that flashing circle down in the map square. Now to make the map bigger, you hit L1 and you hit L3 because it says over the map right there. L1 plus L3 makes it bigger. That shows you the map. But you can also, nope, disappeared. So what we're doing, we're going to drive to it, which is the silo over here, which is you hit R2. Right there's the silo. So it's just going to come over here, get on there, and it'll tell you when to dump it. Basically, the game tells you what to do, and you just do it. Basically. And then you dump it until it's full. And there you go. That's tutorial part 1. Arable farming. I will see you on the next one shortly. I hope this helped you out. Alright. Y'all have a good day. Tutorial part 1 over. Remember, like and share that button.